Hello to all my friends out there. So I have a lovely pair of Caribbean ice sunglasses. Yes, Walmart. You can acquire some of these. You can acquire some of these for 13 bucks. But you know, out here we have got to wear sunglasses. And for the price, these are not bad. I will wear them. And when I am done with them, I will sell them at the swap meet for $3. I am very easy on my stuff. I probably bought these, or I don't know where I got these, but I actually kind of like them. Okay, so now what? Okay, last night I did something that I never do. I didn't cook dinner. I just made the soup because, why? Because I'm working on the minimizing. And I realize what I'm doing is I'm transporting my junk from one area to the other. So I was watching the Hoarding, and what they do is they say, okay, you and your husband are to get 2 big boxes of stuff, and you are to purge it each day. And then by the end of 30 days, you'd have a massive amount of junk gone. So I thought, I will try to purge some stuff. Mostly my purging is going to be caused by selling. So, okay, so I planned on going to Walmart and buying one of their $2 sandwiches. You know, I think those Walmart $2 sandwiches they have, if you have a Walmart with a deli, might be a little bit better deal than the McDonald's hamburgers. But what I got instead was, have you guys ever seen these 7-Eleven sliders for 99 cents? Let's try it. Now, if it tastes like crap, I'm going to tell you guys pass. But for $1, you know, and it's nice. It comes with a nice little bowl so you don't mess up your car. Let's try it. Look. You could put some mayonnaise and mustard on it. I think this would be a good deal for $1. I mean, if you know, when you microwave your pickles, well, it's not bad, you know? It did the trick because I just wanted a little bite to eat and I didn't want to spend a lot of money. I didn't want to spend any money. I could have eaten some canned food, but you have to be careful with the canned food. Well, frozen food, canned food. So that is for today. For the car food, that'll do. I can't say I recommend them. I would give that slider on a scale of 1 to, I would give this slider I would give it, I wouldn't eat the bottom. I'd just eat this. So it's still a pretty good deal. I would give it a 4. I can't give it a 5. It's not quite a 5, but it's the microwavable hamburgers. Well, I don't know. I would give it a 4. That's all it deserves. I can't give it anything more because it's $1 though. I think 2 of those four sandwiches would be better than one $2 sandwich at McDonald's these days. Okay, so I'm in my car from the time I get up until it gets dark, and then I'm in my house the rest of the time. So what I want to do is I want to plan everything. So all you have to do in a car is drive to where you want to go, and then you can be there. I don't stay in my car all day. The same reason I don't stay in my house all day, because in my life, I was a hairstylist, and like I could sit here all day long and do nothing, and it absolutely wouldn't bother me. It's kind of cloudy out here, but I was in a salon, a hair salon, and I would have like a station, you know, beauty operators. And I would basically be in this little place from like 8 in the morning till 8 at night. And so what I would do, which other people didn't necessarily do, but it served me well, when I wasn't working, I would sit in my chair and I would look at the front door, and what would happen is a lot of times I would try to get a job like next to a grocery store, and my customers would see me, or a customer would see me, and they would comment and say, "Can you cut my hair?" And then out of the back would come staggering someone, "It's my turn, it's my turn." Yes, these are the kind of idiots I work with. Okay, so car life and home life, I want to live better to move to a better future. So if I was living in my car, I wouldn't do anything drastic. I would just try to make living in my car each day as best I could until I could get out of this. I wouldn't be like racking my brain 24 hours a day, because I would know that there's no quick fix to financial ruin. The trick is, don't get ruined in the first place. Okay, so I want to plan out everything I do, because I think that, and I want to be like a structured person. So I'm not just like a blithering idiot. So what I plan every day is to exercise 2 hours a day, because I'm 66 years old, so I can live, so I won't die. Oh, I want to mention something. See this lovely bracelet? I bought this at Macy's. So it was like 30 bucks. So I waited until they slashed it, and I bought it for like $4 or $5. But now Macy's is going out of business. At least the one in El Cajon is. So what I will do is I will lurk around, and I will lurk around the jewelry section. I will lurk around the sunglasses, the clothes, men's shoes, women's shoes, anything I might like. Upstairs they have, and I wish I could get a really cheap tea set. That would be awesome. I will lurk around. So I want to move to a better future. So I want to plan my meals, like in my car. Now the slider is not too bad, but I think the better food would be the Walmart deli, the $2 sandwich. Clothes, I'm just going to hang my clothes. What I'm going to do is I'm going to devise, now the minimizing is helping with the organization, just devise 4 to 7 outfits, hang everything up, and then just get them and put them on each day. Okay, I'm working on the minimizing, so I got this is why I can't get anything done. Last night, I was working on the food storage, which I got food almost done. So hopefully all of my followers have stockpile cans of food. Why cans? Because no matter what happens, your cans are there. Clothes. Now the clothes are a problem, but I have bagged them. And I thought, wow, I don't want to put these back in my closets, because my closets look good now. I have all my clothes. Kitchen. I did purge a lot of stuff in the kitchen. So now I'm going to revamp my kitchen, and it's going to look super duper. I'm going to revamp my countertops to be empty, and I'm going to buy some cacti. Yes, and maybe tonight. Okay, so now, and last night, I spotlessly cleaned my living room. So the downstairs is pretty much, I've got my front yard, I've got my kitchen, the hall is disaster zone, I've got the downstairs bedroom, and I've got the living room and dining room. Not perfection, but moving in that direction. So I'm doing the minimizing, the feng shui. Okay, I think the feng shui, the minimizing, and the secret doctrines all have little roots, little bitty roots, all going to Buddhism, and is working its way into our culture. However, you know, I'm taking the parts I like and leaving the rest. These three, I mean, when you really understand what's going on here, what you're trying to do now, in the secret doctrine, she was actually trying to harness this energy. And she was a medium as well. So, and she said, oh, no, there's no evil spirits. This is just energy from the past. And people who are extraordinarily successful have harnessed this universal energy. Now, the Christians go, no, there are demigods. The fashion houses would be an example. And a lot of times you will see an Eastern influence. You know, Halston was dying to go to China, was dying to do, I think he was like, if I was going to pick one who was probably the genius of our times, not to say others weren't, but considering everything, it would be Halston. And then if you watch a lot of, you know, if you study, I was studying the, what are these, the judgments, and a lot of these idol gods, and these are actual entities, are in our world, and they are called by their names. So, you know, being aware of this, you know, I mean, we don't have to embrace it. And the feng shui is to create. Now, I worked in salons, in Asian salons, who really had no concept of the feng shui, because what you're trying to do is you're trying to create a good energy. And if you have garbage in your shop, I would have women. Now, think about this. I'm trying to give my salon, my station, I'm trying to give my person a nice service who would come over and would have like these little dustpans with a handle full of toenails and dump them in my trash at my station. Now, do you, honest to God, think my customers are going to let you touch their feet? Oh, hell no. And I would yell and I would say, why don't you empty your garbage in your own trash can? Well, because you didn't empty it. This is not creating good energy. First of all, you are not supposed to, and they would accumulate garbage. Why? It's so unsanitary. If you can do anything in your life, you do not have to be a genius. Now, this goes back to the Switzerland on my dad's side. At night, my grandmother would burn the garbage. Every last darn bit of garbage, she would burn it. And if there was food left over, she fed it to the cats that lived in the backyard that kept the rats away. Yes. Okay. Now, my dad was a history teacher, and it has served me well, because I can say to myself, are we living in a time that has never existed? My God, what is going on? No, we can look back 100 years ago to the Depression, and we can say, what happened? Well, for the first time, people acquired buying on installments. And so what happened is when they lost their jobs, then they couldn't pay for the stuff they bought, like the cars and, you know, whatever they bought. And for 10 years, the people were investing in the stock market, and it kept going up, up, up. And so they had unemployment, they had a climbing stock market, and the people had debt. Wow. No kidding. Now, we have learned something from GameStop. What happened was investors came in, drove the stock up, dumped the stock. So now, are we seeing anything like this Bitcoin type thing? Where are these investors coming from? Well, they're coming from everywhere, and it doesn't matter where they're coming from. The price is going up, 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 up. I would say probably China. What some of us are expecting is a reset. I don't want to say depression, but basically, yeah. Okay, we're looking at the housing market. Have we ever seen a dip in the housing market? Yes, we have. My mother-in-law's house inflated and dropped to half price in my generation. Yes. Unemployment record and stock market going up. So we're watching these things. Also, we're watching for food shortages, like in China. Now, I acquired one free stock. Generally, I would buy a little silver, but silver is inflated. Now, this is another thing. I think the gold and the silver are like mirror images of the economy. The silver and the gold are inflated, just like we're suffering inflation. I mean, it's only obvious that gold and silver is inflated and cryptocurrency. So, let's see. I was buying the silver at $19 for a coin, and now it's high, so I don't want to buy that. So I had this little, like, useless stock. This woman has been circling my car for 10 minutes. Now she's arguing with the car next door. Now she's in front. She's always out here. This has been going on for years. So, okay, so I took my stock that I got free from Robinhood, and I switched it over to Costco. And my rationale behind Costco, okay, Bitcoin is a nothing, right? GameStop was failing. I don't want even, I mean, once they gave me the free stock, now it's my $5. So I'm invested in this. So at the beginning of the pandemic, up where I used to live, I saw people in Costco go in and buy pallets and refrigerators of food. These people had money to buy basically anything they wanted. And so I thought, I was thinking about Kroger, and then, I said, no, I'm going to go with, so now Costco. So now instead of every once in a while buying silver, now I will just buy a little Costco stock. I think it's safe. I think, the people who are Costco members, most people I know who buy at Costco, they won't shop anywhere else. I buy stuff at Costco. I happen to like it. So, and another thing is stockpile food. I donated a lot of my big bags of beans and rice, and I decided to go for cans because nothing's going to happen to my cans. Do I plan on eating canned food 3 meals a day? No, but if something happens, I will. Okay, you guys, please like, comment, and subscribe, and God bless you all.